best for you. Zions Bank. We haven't forgotten who keeps us in business.
So a single mom is a huge motivator. Is that where you got some of your inspiration to do what you're doing now and be an angel investor and come up with your, is it the iPod Foundation?
I really wanted, especially with our young people today, I have a daughter that's in high school and a son that's out, he's actually out on a mission for the LDS Church, and I watch their friends in high school and I see these kids, and there's this attitude that people think these kids are all just entitled and lazy. You know what I mean? You kind of hear that a lot about our youth today, and the more I've been around the kids, I realize a lot of them, it's not entitlement, it's fear and it's insecurity, and it's this sense of I don't know where I belong in the world. Like if I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer, and then what am I going to do with my life? And if you say to a young person, are you going to go into advertising? They wouldn't even know what those jobs are. Do you know what I mean? There's just not that kind of check of where they fit. And so I really feel like with the young people especially, if we can show them that entrepreneurship really covers anything. I mean, entrepreneurship can be any field, anywhere. And so it's helping them kind of get excited about the fact that, hey, I might fit. It's not that stereotypical little box that I grew up thinking that's where you had to, go to school for. But getting them excited at that age really helps build self-confidence, and it gives them something to strive for. So that's kind of what our motivation was, is we wanted to try to, the underlying root of it is really to kind of drive self-worth and self-esteem, but using that to go to entrepreneurship to be able to be self-reliant someday, because you just don't know whether you're a boy or a girl, right? And especially our young women today, you don't know if they're going to end up having to support their families or not.
And what do you think about, all these reality stars? And I think our kids, I have kids also kind of in your kids' age bracket where it's just, everything just seems like it comes so easily.
Yeah.
And everything's so monetarily driven. And I think that they don't understand the connection between the hard work and getting all of those things.
Those nice things.
How do you explain that to kids now? I mean, the work ethic that comes with the nice things that they want, the nice cars and the clothes and all the things, the trappings.
I think, fortunately for me, my kids were young when I was just starting out in business, and so we didn't have anything, right? So they watched their mom have to work hard for everything that she got. And so for them, they were very well aware of like the hours it took and the stress and the anxiety and all those things. And so I think they grew up knowing that and understanding that, so it was easier for them to appreciate it once things got easier, from a financial perspective. But I think that you're right, a lot of the kids that haven't seen their parents go through that are born into families that are already doing well, they think, well, I'm just going to I'm going to go to college and I'll just buy this nice house and this nice car, and they don't understand how much effort went into it. And I think that's where parents really have to step in and make sure we're teaching our kids as they're growing up, hey, this is what I had to go through to get there. Mine saw it firsthand, but not all the kids get the chance to see it firsthand, and I think parents have to really educate their kids on that.